Hey, what is up? Thank you for clicking play. It's Gamer James here. We're here with another FM16 video. We are currently in the pre-season. I did complete last season. I was going to do, well, I did record a video for the last two matches of last season. Unfortunately, I decided not to upload it because it didn't end too well. As you can see there, we lost in the Libertadores final, leg 2. Lost 1-0, so we went out 3-1. Awful performance. And then we drew 0-0 with Independiente in the Copa Sudamericana final and lost that on penalties. So they were both dull games. So it was, and with a really heartbreaking end to the season. So I just decided not to bother putting that one up because it was really would have been a waste of 20 minutes of your time, to be honest. So instead, we are coming into the 2018 season. We have got a friendly against Resistencia to play. We've already played one. We had a good 6-0 win, comfortable 6-0 win against Rubio Nu, who are from the Paraguayan First Division. Facundo Quintana scored this goal. This was a really, really good finish. Just minimise that. Lovely ball forward, and look at that for a lob. Brilliant goal. He's the big prospect for this season, Facundo Quintana. As you can see, there's quite a lot of wanteds next to a lot of players here. We're still in the transfer window. Elias Umeri is he's wanted now by Olympiacos. River dropped their interest in him, but Olympiacos have now come in. Now I have a policy really that if a European club comes in and makes an offer, then I can't really justify, I'm not going to block that move. So if they come in with a good offer, maybe with a sell-on fee and things like that, then he will probably depart with our blessing. He's been absolutely sensational for us since he came into the team. But speaking of transfers, we have transfers coming in. Look at this. For the first time ever, I have spent more than we've brought in. If we go back to 2016, I spent less than £800,000 and brought in just over 2 million. Last year I spent just over 2 million but brought in nearly 10. This season spent 7.8 million and brought in 4.2. Now, as you already know, Alvarez Balanta was coming in. I said that in the last video. Also brought in Rodrigo Gamara. He's another centre back, but he's only 18 years old. He looks really, really good. When I asked my assistant to do his quick pick, it's always Balanta and Gamara that come up as first choice pairing, so he's obviously held in really high esteem. My director of football, giving him a bit more responsibility. I've asked him to look for players. I'll have the final say, but he is looking for them, and he has come up trumps with these two. I tell you, Pablo Cuevas, Argentinian right wing back, brilliant signing. Got him for what would we get him for? 1.7 million from River, after having only a bit of time there. And the other one he's brought in is Julian Fernandez, absolute hatchet man of a defensive midfielder. Look at this, ball winning midfielder, tackling of 16, aggression of 18, bravery of 17. I mean, he's going to be no stranger to the referee's notebook this season, I'm sure, but what a phenomenal looking player he is going to turn out to be for us. Really beefs us up there in that holding midfield position. Signing from Independiente, which the fans weren't particularly keen on that as their arrival, but I think he'll win them around soon enough. You can see here he got 24 games. He got 9 yellow cards and 6 red cards. So I think we're probably going to have to work on him a bit there. And 16 yellow cards in 38 games at All Boys in the first year. So he's going to be one to watch for sure. Our director of football has tried bringing in quite a lot of players as well. He's tried to bring in Fernando Gago being the main one, but he's tried to bring in a lot of loan players, and I'm not a massive fan of having loan players. We're just catching up with myself here. One of my best young players, we had an inquiry from Independiente. They wanted him to replace Fernandez, but I priced him out of a move really. I said I wanted 5 million. This is the latest one. He's just popped up. Diego Buonanotte is. We've made an offer for him, which would be a fabulous signing. I've had him before on Football Manager on previous versions of the game. He's a really good player, so that one, if that comes in, it's an end of the contract by the look of that, so that would be really, really good. Yeah, end of contract, so that would be a decent signing if we could get him. But sorry, I have picked my team for this game. We are good to go. We're going to go attacking though, because we're playing Resistencia, so we should be able to win this one. So let's get straight into this match. It's set to key highlight. So we shouldn't be here for too long with this match. Hopefully, look at that, we're 20 to 1 on to win the game. 30 to 1 for Resistencia. They're playing just a box standard 4-4-2. You can apply your advice. Right, assertively tell them there's places up for grabs. My standard pre-season team talk. Let's go. Let's just bring that up to keep track of the stats. And yeah, so the transfers are looking good at the minute. I'm quite happy with the squad as it is. I think any more players I buy will be as a probably a reaction to any that leave. I think because I'm happy with the squad as it is. So Mary glances in, a brilliant header, great start. 5 minutes in, brilliant cross from Barbaro, great header from Emery. That is certainly going to put his interest up for Olympiacos. Great cross in, 2 defenders with him, but he can't be beaten. Oops, sorry, I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. Just going to brighten that up a little bit. I turned it down when I was playing in the dark before, so I just needed it turned up a touch. Barbaro's away again here. Another ball in, another header from Emery. 2-0 on 9 minutes. Same combination, same end result. Another great cross, and Emery. That's a beautiful head. Just, you just get your little touch on it. You don't have to do a lot with that one. The pace was in the cross, directed goalwards, bang. It's looking like another comfortable victory. Alejandro Barbaro is a really good player. He never complains that he's not first choice. He never gets the hump that he's not playing. It's a real pleasure having him in the squad. And he never lets me down when he does play. Cascini now. Rodriguez played forward to Umeri. Cascini. And Max Rodriguez, that's a lovely ball. And Barbaro plays it across. Oh, and there's Palacios. And that's 3-0. Took 7 minutes to get that third goal. But we've got it. And it's Barbaro again with the assist. And for those detractors that say FM16, the crosses are too overpowered, well, we scored 3 times in 15 minutes from crosses, so kind of lends weight to that argument, doesn't it? It's a comfortable, confident performance. I've got 1 or 2. Matthias Saralite here. He's been out on loan since I've been at the club, so he's coming in now at centre back with a chance to get a place in the squad. Daniel Sapper, also good young goalkeeper. He's been out on loan all the time that I've been at the club, but we sold one of our first choice keepers. He has to leave. He has to move on for a new challenge. So we sold him, and I knew I had Daniel Sapper making good progress out on loan, so I was happy with that. So Mary, hits the bar from miles out. Great hit. We've had 20 shots on goal already. Apologies, my phone is not on silent. A Saralite heads goalwards. And the ball is cleared. 23 shots on goal, only 7 on target. I think I've got them set to a shoot on side policy actually, which would account for all the shots that aren't going in. Yeah, I'm just going to got short passing at the minute, so I'm maybe going to look for the overlap. Get these, try something a little bit different. Right, we're going to give Rodriguez a bit of time off. Just change his front 3 up a little bit because I need to get the match fitness up a lot. Umeri can come off and give Quintana a game. We're going to bring on the Beast. I think I might have to put his nickname up as the Beast. Julian Fernandez. Marchione can come on as well. And I will leave it there for the minute. We'll keep it up, just do it calmly, that's alright. Off we go. So, plenty of new faces for the second half. Carrera, Lissa, great ball forward. Oh, Quintana, offside. Looks like another change might be needed. Lucas Diarche is struggling a little bit. His replacement there. And do you know what? I'm going to bring on Cuevas. I'm going to set them to wing backs because I've got it set to look for overlap. Oh, while I'm in here, actually, I always ignore these player suitabilities, because if you look at Quintana's stats, he is perfect for the complete forward role. His stats are fantastic for it. So I'm playing him there in the hope that he will get suited to the role. At the end of the day, all he has to do is get on the end of these crosses all the time, as he does there. Look at that, as I say it, he gets on the end of a cross from Gomez and heads home, and it's 4-0. Marchione's a good ball, good little step over. Gomez whips the ball across the 6-yard box, and a lovely header from Quintana. Got in front of his man, scored a brilliant lob, as I showed you at the beginning of the video in the last friendly, and pops up with a brilliant header there. I think I'm going to make the last two substitutions in a minute. I'm going to bring on a goalkeeper, and I'm going to change centre back. Gomez, great ball in, and Quintana slides in, and it's 5, and it's another goal from across. But I always like to play wide. I know people say that FM16 has the crosses are overpowered, and to be fair, the vast majority of my goals probably do come from crosses, to be fair. But I always like to play wide. I always like to play wingers. I always have. So the fact that they actually work in this game is brilliant for me. Actually, I'm not going to, because it's Daniel Sapper. I'm going to give him the full 90. So just the 10 changes today. Just the 10. 5-0. Excellent, excellent performance. Don't know why Jonathan Gomez has only got one assist. Didn't he put the cross in for both goals? Oh well, never mind. Here's Fernandez, Marchione to Carrera, and a lovely ball in, and Quintana, brilliant, gets his hat-trick, and it's 6-0 again here. Wow. Marchione, lovely ball forward. Carrera, good touch, lovely reverse pass. Quintana gets it out of his feet and puts it away. Good early finish as well. Really, really pleased with this performance. Really, really good performance so far. 34 shots on goal. And it's really good from the squad players as well. They're coming in, they're really showing what they can do. Really putting a case forward. Quintana really is. I'm kind of hoping Olympiacos do come in with an offer, because I'd quite like Quintana to be my first choice. So if a good offer comes in for Umeri, I think I will be letting him go. Lucas Viatri, my other signing, as the final whistle goes, and it's 6-0. My other striker, Lucas Viatri, his contract runs out at the end of the season. So at the moment, I am going to let him see the contract out and release him, because I've got a couple of other good young strikers. And if Quintana can come through, I mean, I would like to keep Umeri because he's young himself. He's only 22, only just turned 22. I would like to keep him. He's fast. That's the thing I like about him. He's really fast. His finishing's not brilliant, but he gets in the positions and he puts the ball away. If we look at Quintana here, I'll show you here now. I mean, technically his worst position is complete forward, but if you go in and you look at the attributes when you highlight them, he is perfectly suited. His decision making is not brilliant, and I need to put him on some training for his aerial ability, but other than that, he is perfectly suited to the role, and he's shown it there with a stunning hat-trick. So if I just quickly, because I just want to do this myself, have a look at when these contracts expire. So we've got quite a lot of players here whose contracts expire at the end of the year on New Year's Eve. There's a few of those that I will be looking to keep. Diarte, Barbaro, and Gionto's a good-looking young goalkeeper. I will probably look to keep those. Walter Kubia will probably look to lose him, to be honest. Viatri, he's wanted. Who wants him? Ooh, Maria. If they come in, he can go pretty much for any price, I think. So yeah, there's a lot of wanted. So next time I do a video, there could be another big transfer update. Because it's one thing I like about this game. It seems to put a lot of transfer activity around. So it is really good. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I'm going to leave it there with just the one match, and because they're only friendlies. Love it if you click that like button. Love it if you subscribe, and if you do subscribe, you know, click that little notification button as well, so you can find out when I've uploaded a new video. You can check out gameaffair.wordpress.com, and you can follow on Twitter at gameaffair. Again, thank you very much for clicking play, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you later.